morning and welcome. My name is Nicole. We're going to be working on some arm strength and a little core strength today, as well as a little shoulder opening. So before we get started, I'd recommend you grab a blanket if you have sensitive knees, because you might want the extra cushion. All right, let's come into an easy, comfortable seat. Shoulders relaxed. Eyes and jaws soft. And a few moments to focus on breath. We're slowing the breathing down. Big inhales. Complete exhales. We're clearing out any thoughts, even the good ones, and just working towards being present. Let's get started. Taking right ear, right shoulder, a little hold. And then we'll take chin, cross chest. And let left ear fall to left shoulder, hold. We'll tuck and roll. Releasing muscles in the back of the neck. Maybe full circles at any point if it feels good in the neck. If it doesn't, sticking with half. Come in the opposite direction if you're taking full circles. Inhale, head up tall, sit up tall. Take the legs out in front of you. And put a bend in the right knee. We're going to do some deep twisting. So the foot could stay on the inside of the knee, or it could come to the outside for a little bit more in the hips. We're going to inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist, hooking that left arm on the right leg. Looking over the left shoulder, which helps keep our spine lifted. So every inhale, lengthening. Every exhale, looking deeper over the shoulder. Unwind, come forward. Uncross. Take that leg long. Bend through left knee. Plant left foot either on the inside of the right knee or on the out. Inhale up tall. Twist, hooking right arm. Inhaling up for length. Exhaling a deeper twist, looking over shoulder to open up neck and the top of the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhales a deeper twist. Unwind, come forward. Uncross if you're crossed. Take knees underneath you and come into tabletop. Fingers spread. Pressing through thumb and index to take pressure out of the wrist. Stacking shoulders over the wrist. So in a nice tabletop, we'll continue opening our spine with some cats and cows. Inhales, lift chest and hips. And exhales, round back, arcing spine. Inhales, lift. Exhales, arc. Really working on connecting breath with movement. Slowly breathing down. Next time you exhale, return to that neutral tabletop, fingers spread. And we'll get started with some of that arm and core work we talked about. So if you do have those sensitive knees, you're putting your blanket or maybe a towel underneath the knees. We'll take our right hand out. And if you're still building strength, or if it's too much for your knees, you can stay just like this. You can play with taking left leg out, trying to line up fingers with shoulder, toes with hip, strong cores, strong left arm. You're more than welcome to stay here if you want a little bonus challenge. The next time you exhale, tap knee towards elbow. That'll really tap into the core. Find some length, a hold. Maybe one more tap if you're feeling strong. You can always build up to the tapping. Big reach. Plant the hand, plant the knee. Before we go to the other side, let's inhale cow. Exhale cat. And return to neutral. So the same thing. Maybe today you start with just bringing the left hand out, feeling the belly button pull in towards the spine, the core turn on. Maybe today's the day you lift those right toes if your left knee is feeling up for it. Everything in one line, nice and strong. Focusing on breath, really feeling the core engage. If you're ready to tap, exhale and touch. Inhale and lift. If it doesn't happen today, don't worry, that strength is coming with time and with hold. One more tap. Big hold. Bring those hands and knees down. Round through another cat. And another cow. So let's open up our shoulders now. Fingers spread. We'll inhale our right arm up, stacking wrists right over shoulders. We'll exhale it underneath, big reach coming down onto our shoulders and our temple on the mat. So we get nice opening behind our blade. Inhale, float those right fingertips up. Reach back. Give the wrist a couple rolls. And then plant the hand. So same thing on the left. We're going to inhale up. Press that arm back. Dive it underneath, coming onto our left shoulder, our left temple on the mat. Just focusing on breath and letting shoulders soften. Inhale, come up. Big reach. Exhale, come on down. So now that we have our shoulders stretched out, let's do a little bit more work. Let's curl our toes under, lift our seat, come into a downward facing dog. Take a little head up, press our shoulders back. Let's get this blanket out of the way. Here's a little trick. We'll lower our hips and we'll come into a high plank. Small adjustments of hands and feet. So here's how that works. When I inhale my hips up, I'm right back into downward facing dog. Exhale, another high plank. Very similar poses. Helps you check alignment. Now, high plank isn't quite in your practice. You can always come to knee plank. It's a fantastic place to build strength. Still working the same muscles in my core and in my arms. You can always lift up into high plank. Come back down to knees. Just listen to your body. That strength will come with time and it'll come with practice. It does not have to come right away. That's why it's a practice. We're always working towards building that strength. A little hold. And then we'll lower knees. We'll uncurl toes. We'll lower our hips to the mat. We'll bring our elbows right under our shoulders. Forearms in a line. Head keeping neck neutral, looking just a few feet in front of you. Here's our Sphinx pose. A little compression in the shoulders and the low back. We're focusing the breath. We're engaging the core like we're pulling belly button to spine. We'll take our hands to the corners of our mat. We'll inhale our chest up. Seal pose, keeping a small softness in the elbows so as not to hyperextend. Shoulders relax away from ears. Lower. Lower chin down. Reach fingers so they're in line with the shoulders. We're going to bring our temple to the mat and we're going to roll onto our right side. Either with left leg long on right or knee bent, foot planted. You could keep the left hand in front of you, or you could reach it back and try and grab your fingers for an even deeper shoulder stretch. Release the fingers. Come back to the belly, chin or forehead down. Palms right underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale up, squeezing our elbows to our ribs. Cobra pose. Shoulders drop, chest lifts. Focus is on breath. Lower, chin or forehead down. I want you to inhale, come up, really squeeze those elbows and drop the shoulders. Lower. Left fingers long in line with shoulders. Come on to the left temple. Remember, right leg long or knee bent. Right hand like a kickstand or reaching behind. Using this shoulder stretch to bring your focus back to present moment, to turn off thoughts. Release the hold. Come center, chin or forehead down. Inhale back up to a tabletop. Sit back on the heels, child's pose. Forehead down, knees could be together for a bigger rounding in the spine. They could be apart for a little hip opening, just depending on what feels better for you. Forehead to mat, and we're focusing on our breathing. Inhale up to tabletop. Roll onto a hip. Take your legs out in front of you. I'm going to turn to my side so you can watch me. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to plant our soles. We're going to sit up tall and sit back past our tailbone. We're going to come into bridge, boat or nirvasana. So our chest is lifted. We're sitting back past the tailbone, belly button going in towards spine, core engaged. We'll lift our toes as high as they go. It's okay if you're here for right now. That strength will come, again, with practice. Core is turned on, chest is lifted. Someday, one day, maybe today, you'll lift up your arms. Keep focusing on breath. Bend the knees. Take the legs out. Find length in your spine. Exhale, take a hinge forward, grabbing onto shins, ankles, feet, whatever is accessible. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, you hinge. Inhale, float up. Reach for your toes, staff pose, and a last little push for our core. We'll use those abdominals to come down to our backs, looking at the toes the whole way down. Oh, when your shoulders land, reach your fingers overhead. Take a full body stretch. Bend the knees. Interlace on top of the shins. Take a little back opening massage. Making circles with the knees. Drop knees to the right. Fingers reach, shoulders stay on the mat. Looking left if it feels good in your neck. Head center. Inhale, legs back into chest. Another little rock. Send knees to the left, shoulders on the mat. Fingers reach. Maybe looking away one more time. Inhale, head center. Knees into chest. A final back releasing rock. A squeeze of the knees. Exhaling in to Savasana. The body turns off. The wrists and ankles roll open. The breathing slows and the thoughts turn off. Bring some movement to the fingers and toes. Roll wrists and ankles. Take a look side to side to open neck. Let's take another one of those full body stretches. We'll roll to the right. And we'll press up back to easy seat where we started our time together. As always, thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.